Bonjour, je suis en Paris avec mon ami Ludivine est un homme français.
Yeah.
Je ne parle français. Yeah, so we're in the Louvre. This is Ludivine, or Rachel, she told me to call her, which I was not going to say. Yeah, so she's showing me around. We've seen some pretty cool stuff so far. I did a hyperlapse, I think. And then, and we're coming up on something really cool again. So I gotta switch on to start shooting. I was asking Ludivine what she likes to eat. And she said she likes burgers. And I was like, burgers in France? Like, I gotta have French food or something. Like, I was thinking like escargot or like, I don't know, some kind of meats and cheeses and wine or whatever. And she was looking at Instagram and she saw someone else posted from here. And I was like, oh, damn, that looks good. I kind of want burgers now. And so here we are. And that's just unreal. So I got a double stack. There's bacon and onion ring on top, and then I asked for greens instead of my fries, and they came through with a Cobb salad. That's incredible, or a wedge salad. And then she got the single, same thing with a bunch of French fries. It's so
yummy.
At least we just ate at. This is the queue for it now, and now it's like starting to get into golden hour, so we're doing really well on all that. So we're gonna go get some shots. Where are we going right now?
The bank of the Seine. You know?
Oh yeah,
by
so
the river.
So we're going to the riverbank. Yeah, it's turned into a beautiful day here in Paris. It was really cloudy and shitty when we got started, but now it just looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm stoked to start shooting. Let's go. Before I came here, it was like really stormy and I should bring like an umbrella and all this, and I was just hoping that it would be nice, and it's just like, it's beyond expectation. Like like look at it through the phone. Isn't that unreal?
Oh my god.
Like this is the shot and this is just the vlog. So like it's just like we got boats coming through all the time. I'm taking a time lapse right over there, and it's just spectacular. Like I'm blown away for real, and it keeps getting better. So we had full sun a second ago right here, and then I think all of this is going to turn orange. It's just going to be absolutely magical. And then behind there's not as much going on, but it's just incredible for real. Get that track with that bird.
Yep, like the reflection.
Yeah, I've been getting that reflection in the time lapse. And then there's this theme park over here, so I'm wondering if we can go there for some long exposures once it's a little bit darker. So it's just so much to do here in Paris, and I'm just absolutely loving it. And I'm so grateful for Ludivine. How did I do it wrong again? So I'm just so grateful for Ludivine showing me around, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So the weather's a bit different today. It started raining last night, I think, and was not good this morning at all. It's like 11 a.m. right now, but I'm by this castle. Ludivine told me to meet up with her for brunch, and it was maybe a 15-minute ride on the metro, and then I come out and start walking. I did some hyperlapses on my phone. Didn't bring the camera today because it's just so crappy out, and we got such epic shots yesterday that like my back is killing me, and I don't want to waste the energy when I don't need to. But yeah, so I come out of the metro and start taking like a hyperlapse because it's like this cool street going up and all these people are walking on it. you know, here's the hyperlapse right here. And yeah, so then I keep going. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these people are walking to a castle, because like the end of the first one revealed the castle. So I got super lucky on that. And then, yeah, there it is. So on the way to Brunch is this epic castle. So we'll probably come check it out after we eat, because I'm starving right now. I haven't eaten since last night. But yeah, super sick spot. This brunch looks incredible.
This is insane. It's insane and good.
I had a little bite of hers. It looks like it's just overflowing with sugar, so I can't have much, but oh my gosh, that brioche is incredible. Stop it, stop, I can't look anymore. And then I got some salmon, and I got a chicken thing coming. This place is unbelievable. It's kind of expensive, but it's still worth it.
Of course, baguette.
So that salmon is 159 euros a kilo. And I didn't think she would go for it, but I asked the woman if I could have a sample, and she came through with a pretty solid chunk. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. It was really good, you missed out. We're in what looks like the most beautiful hair salon ever. It's got this cool thing next to it, and then outside you can see the Eiffel Tower just chilling. There's like a little rope blocking the entrance, and we stopped to the outside for a second, and I was like, why don't we just walk in? And so we're here in this spot alone, which is super cool, but we're like in a department store, so could get kicked out at any time, but for now it's cool. So we're here at the Arc de Jump. I'm with my friend Cecile.
Yeah.
Sorry. And it looks like there's a line to take a shot here. So Sam Calder got one doing a handstand right here. I'm gonna try to one-up him doing a backflip. But doing a backflip's kind of lame, honestly. So I feel like the handstand is better, but I'm still gonna go for it and just see how it looks. And Cecile is gonna get the shot for me. So hopefully it turns out. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely a dope spot. So I wanted to take a hyperlapse with the Eiffel Tower behind me, or sorry, the Eiffel Tower is behind me, and I wanted to take a hyperlapse going up to it. And so what I was gonna do at first was just walk in the middle of the street there, and it's crazy how fast people go. So there was like Ferraris that just went by at like 100 kilometers an hour, and this is like a busy street, like not a cool place to be going that fast. And so there was this bike lady that was like, hey, come on. And I was like, will you take us just to that stoplight for 5 euros? And it's like kind of a screaming deal. It took her about a minute. So I think she just didn't understand what I wanted at first. And to me, it was the perfect idea, because it took like 30 seconds maybe to get a pretty okay hyperlapse, and we didn't have to walk in the middle of the road. So I thought it was a pretty good idea. That's the bike thing that we took. And here's the lady that took us. Bonjour. She's crazy. So yeah, that worked out okay. The Eiffel Tower is absolutely insane. I like really underestimated its beauty before I got here, and now that I'm here, I'm just obsessed with it. So super stoked on that. I don't know where. What?
She wants to bring you the shopping thing.
Oh. No! Oh my gosh, this lady will not leave us alone. She's still trying to sell it. We gave her so much money for that ride, and she will not leave us alone. Ugh. Okay, so now we're gonna go get some food. I'm starving, she's starving. But yeah, that was a sick little trip to the Eiffel Tower. The Arc de Triomphe was unbelievable. I was like seriously blown away by it. And now I'm done talking. So there it is, we got him on deck. escargot with the lovely Cecile. She's gonna show me how to eat them. So I've never had this before, obviously. I've never been to France. Super excited to try it. I think it's gonna be really good, but it's snails, so that's kind of weird. So.
Okay, so you think that. You think like that.
So we're digging that juicy snail out.
And you eat it.
Okay. Un petit sang d'escargot. Incroyable.
Incroyable?
Bon. So we're continuing this authentic French food with steak tartare and a hamburger. It kind of looks like a Krabby Patty actually, but yeah, there's like, I don't know, a bunch of good stuff in the burger. And the thing about the burgers here is that it's made with such good cheese and such high quality beef that it just turns out so much better. So I'm really excited for all this food, and she doesn't think I could finish it, but I'm probably gonna finish all my food and then also polish off that steak if she doesn't finish it.
I will finish my snack.
So she asked me if I was still hungry after having 2 plates and finishing her steak, even though she said she was gonna finish it. Had to embarrass you, sorry. I said I was still hungry and she was like, well, we should get dessert. And I was like, you know what, it's the final night here in Paris. I should get dessert. There's no reason to not get it. And so I went for the creme brulee. Le piece de résistance. Mon chéri. Niki Romeo. It's really good. Cool. We're in Paris eating a bunch of food. Lots of talking, not a lot of edits, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Love Paris. So in Paris, they don't use AM and PM, they use 24-hour time. So when Elizabeth bought my flight for this morning, and it said 6:20, I thought that was in the evening. And then she texted me today when I was on my way to have brunch and said, hey, we'll see you in Athens at 6:10. And I was like, that doesn't make sense, because if I leave from Paris at 6:20, like there's not enough time change to account for that. There's just no way. And so I checked my flight, and it was confusing because there was like 4 emails because she bought all of the flights individually. So I was just like really, really mixed up by it. And so when I finally checked my first flight, it said 6:20 and no AM or PM. And then I finally realized at like 9:30 in the morning that it meant 6:20 in the morning. So I should have been leaving my Airbnb at like 4, and now it's 9:45 and I'm finally leaving. So I had to call an Uber from where I was and then pack all my stuff in like 5 minutes. And then, so luckily I didn't unpack very much because I would have been totally screwed. And I like barely had time to do a sweep of the place. So hopefully I didn't leave a lens or anything. But now I'm on my way to the airport. This Uber is going super fast for me. He's killing it. And he doesn't speak English, so he has no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, so, oh, and I had to buy a new flight that was like 600 euros. So the first part of this Greece trip is a little bit of a struggle, but I think it's gonna get better from here on out. So excited to go meet with Elizabeth when I get to Athens. Okay.